Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we'll have a look at top RWA's tokens. So I think I will try to cover Ondo as well as Syrup, and if you want to know three more you can just go to those section from this video. Anyways, let's get started. Now of course the first one is going to be Ondo. This is an OG RWA protocol that started everything. Basically, I did cover this coin when it came out, like 2024, early 2024, and after that, it actually ended up going from like 19 or 38 cent to as high as $2, and after that, it has been trading like this. So basically, the reason RWS really started, it started basically from the Ondo token itself. Now in this video or in this section you will find its price analysis and its price target that I'm looking at. So the biggest reason why Ondo has not done that well in 2025 would be that they had a massive token unlocks on Jan 1st of 2025, as you can see here. So the token supply basically went from 1.44 billion to as high as 3.38 billion, out of which they gave like 322 million tokens to the private sale investors. And another cliff will happen in December or basically in 2026 Jan, as you can see here. So investors will get more tokens as well. So basically they will get like 322 million tokens more in 2026. Now we still have like I think 6 months to go or 5 months to go in 2026. So as of now this is not a big threat, but it will be in the future. That is something you must absolutely know, because if we just look here, this is when they start to give out tokens. This is exactly when that happened. And if we look here, after that the price has never recovered that level. So basically the investors took the profit and they basically moved on, and as of now I think in 2026 they will most likely take even more profit. But as of now, if we want to look at how its price will do, as of now, if we get more RWA hype, and it is RWS are gearing up, and if RWS start to rally, of course I think Ondo is going to be the first one, and it will most like, if the rally starts, it will most likely go as high as 1.16. If it breaks above that, I think we could see like it can go like 1.16. And if there is a big news, or if the rally is really strong, I think it can go like its all-time high. So that's the possibility if the rally starts. But if not, I think as of now, if the market crashes, I think the best entry for the Ondo again is going to be around 60 cent to 51 cent, and I think that is the best dollar cost average entry for the Ondo. And if the market recovers, I think the Ondo will most likely push back to $1 or even like 90 cent. I think is its range as of now, because whenever the market does go up, the Ondo does bounce back really strong. So this is what I'm looking at. If as of now the market starts to go up, I think the best sell zone is going to be around 1.16 or 1.166 or even $2. And if the market does crashes, and if the Ondo does go down, I think the best entry for the Ondo is going to be in between 67 to 51 cents. Now moving on to Maple Finance, or the Syrup token. This coin has been doing really good after the migration. So basically it was used to be, I believe, MPL, and after that they did the migration to this new token, and now it has been doing really good after its launch. So basically it went from like 14 cent to as high as 67 cent, and this setup is basically from my last video on its latest update. So if you're interested in that, you can also check that out. Anyways, as of now it just retested this level around 39 cent. It was a pretty good one, as you can see here, and after that it actually ended up railing in just like 4 days or 5 days to as high as 67 cent, but it rejected from there, and the traders most likely took the profit and sold most of the token. As of now, it's not doing that well. It is up like 3% in like last 24 hours, but I think if the market goes down, it will most probably go as low as 36 to 32 cents, and that is, I think, the best entry for this coin. And if we look here, it does usually recovers really fast, so if the market does bounce back, I think it will most likely go as high as again 67, or even it could go as high as 57 as well. So the first entry I would say would be around 39 cent. After that, if the market does go down, another entry could be pretty good around 36 to 32. And if the market does recover, I think the best selling, or you can say the best area where you can sell could be probably around 47 to 58 or 57. And if RWS really continues to go up, I think this will most likely go as high as $1 or even higher than that if we do see RWS rally in the future. Now another token is called ZBCN or Zebec network. Basically this token or this altcoin got attention recently, as you can see here, from May of 2025, and after that it actually started a really crazy rally, as you can see. So basically it went from like its lowest to it went up like 900%, which is a lot, and after that it actually ended up correcting itself to like 64%, and again it's up like from its low to 1 or 50%. So this is a really strong altcoin, as you can see, and it has been doing really well. Now if we look at as of now, I think if it breaks above this level, or if it breaks from this downtrend, I think it could be heading for a new all-time high. Again, it has been really strong, as you can see here, and if it does reject from here, I think it will most likely go like as low as 15 or even lower than that if the market does go down, but it doesn't seem like that it wants to go down, because it is just making new highs. So as of now, again, I think this like 24 to 21 is pretty good zone to get into in this coin, and as of now, if it does breaks above this downtrend, I think it could be heading to a new all-time high. And again, you have to understand that this coin has been struggling with exchange listing, so it is not available on Binance or even on the Coinbase, but again it is going up. And if we look at its market cap, it's at 455 million, and I think it can go as high as 1 billion, and it does seems to have a pretty strong community as well. So this is what I'm expecting. If it does breaks out from here, I think we may actually see like if we just take this level from here, and that's like 170, so I think it can go as high as 13 or 1.3 cent or even 1.2 cent or even 11 cent, or sorry, 1.1 cent is a possibility. Again, this is really strong altcoin as of now, and if it does makes a new all-time high, I think it will most likely go and it could actually go as high as 100% or even higher than that. So after that, we have Goldfinch or GFI. This coin has done really well back in when RWS were at their peak. As you can see, it actually ended up going as high as if we just look here, it actually ended up going as high as $4 or $5. That was a massive rally, and again after that it has been in the downtrend, so it's not looking that much good. But again, I think this token does have a pretty good potential, because in the past it has done really well, and the price is at its, I think, buy zone. Again, if it wants to go higher, it does need to break above this downtrend, and this downtrend seems to be a really strong one. But again, I think this coin could be a really good buy if you are planning to get into this coin. I think it is in, I would say, after it goes in this box, it will most likely trade sometime here, and after that it could actually break above this downtrend. Again, I think the best entry for this coin is going to be in between 55 or 28 cent, and if you're able to get it between these if you are able to get it between these 2 points, I think it could be really good buy, and once it breaks above this downtrend, I think it can go basically like as high as 1.2 or even 2.6 if we see an earth season, or if we just see RWAs rally. That could also happen. Again, I think this is in the great spot, and I think it could be a really good buy. So last but not least, we have XDC network. I haven't looked in depth into XDC, but it has been really strong altcoin. Even it launched back in 2018, as you can see here. After that, it basically remained below around 78 million market cap. But when the earth season started, or the bull run started back in 2021, it actually ended up hitting 17 cent, and again back in 2023 it performed again. And even if you look here, it basically started to go up again in this year. So I think this token is really strong. As you can see here, although it has struggled with exchange listings, it is not available on Binance, or even it is not available on, I would say it is not even available on Coinbase as well. So again, it has had some struggles, but it has been doing really well, and it is an RWA protocol, and I think it can do, or it can go even higher than this. Basically, as of now, it is at 1.5 billion market cap, and it is a layer 1, and it seems like that they have been building really well, and because of that the token start to go up. As of now, I think it can go as high as like its all-time high, which is going to be around 15 to 19 cent. If we see more volume, it can go higher, but it seems like that as of now this is its resistance, because it actually did try to break this resistance back in Jan of 2025, but it did not. And as of now, it is again trying to go in that exact level, but again we'll have to wait and see. But if it does breaks above this all-time high, I think it can basically really it can basically do 2x from there as well, because if you look at its market cap, back when it actually hit its all-time high, it was around 2 billion, and back in 2021 it actually ended up hitting 2.1 or even slightly 2.2 billion. So as of now, I think it only has a market cap of like 1.5, and I think it can easily hit 2 billion or even slightly higher than that. And if that does happen, I think it will most likely make a new all-time high, and it seems to be possible because this token seems to be really strong as of now. Even if you look here, there is just a lot of buy volume. Again, I'm not sure where the volume is coming from, but again, it is really strong one.